The last 10 years, basically I've been stooping, Neanderthal-like. Underwhelmed, undervalued, underpaid, feeling like a victim. Then I left the not-for-profit sector. And what happens as you age, you basically regress. You know, you regress back to where you've come from. So the Neanderthal crouch will come back in, but for a different reason. Because now my lanyard will be so heavy. Oh God. This is 20 years on, okay? You can imagine. By now, I've got an office in the Treasury building. I know my hair will be a little bit grey and a little bit fuzzy, and I'll be wearing my pinstripe support stockings. And I won't even be writing policy by then, I'll just be informing it. Just informing it of policy. And because I'm not on the directory in the front of this Treasury building, because I'm special, the person who has spent months negotiating to come and visit me, to hear about my pearls of wisdom, my time working with the community, has to be led through all the corridors of the Treasury building to find me. And they're led in, I'm just going to grab a chair because there's not one here. They're led in by another bureaucrat. They're led in and they sit down and they're just here to hear my words of wisdom, what it was like to work with the community all that time. Sit down, and I will tell them.
In my day, the community wanted English, tea time recipes, halal sausages, and buses. Buses to take them places. In my day, we took 481 people to the snow. In the buses. Some of them had never even seen it before. And then I'll wake up and they are still there.
I just want to go back to the bureaucratic stage. Okay? On that 35th floor, what will happen one day is I will have an epiphany. But being the microwave feminist that I am, I will have a sponge and mop up the epiphany. And what I will realise is that underneath me is lots of gooey, creamy, over-the-top stuff. Above me, lots of gooey, creamy, over-the-top stuff. Where I am now, sandwiched between gooey with a sandwich, I realise in fact that the Australian political system is a lot like English high tea. 3 layers, lovely, but a bit much. And what I will realise, in fact, in the bureaucratic stage is that I have joined the bureaucratic flash mob. I just want to give you the Wikipedia definition of what a flash mob is. A flash mob is a term coined in 2003 to denote a group of people who assemble suddenly in a public place performing an unusual and sometimes seemingly pointless lines like scrub your nipples. Could you really get away with a show called Scrub Your Nipples? I don't know. You could probably use it with the Australian Breastfeeding Association. You probably could. She arrived with 4 lemons in her suitcase. Picture the scene, okay? Me and the kids driving to Tullamarine Airport. Okay. We drive there, we park, we get out, there with our flowers and everything. We're waiting at the international terminal. I love going to Tullamarine Airport. I love it. Not for domestic flights. I just drop and drive for domestic flights. No, I'm not parking. No, quickly, half a minute. Imagine you get there and you've got the 3 doors. And I love it. I love running between the doors. Oh my God. And I stand there like the ambassador for Melbourne. My Australian flora waiting. I am the ambassador to Melbourne to welcome you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. With all the international comedy flags away. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And you're looking at who's coming out the door. I bet they went first class. They look shagged, don't they? They look exhausted, don't they? Oh, look at that little eyes asleep. And then the nunna comes out and everybody's, oh, look at that. And you're just overcome with it. I love all the little scenes that you start hugging the family and then they go, it's lovely, you just moved. And you're running and there she comes. My mother's arrived. Oh, the kids are screaming and they don't live till, way, Grandma's here, way! And we have those that awful conversation you have when the international visitor arrives. Hello? You know, you haven't seen them for a year. Long flight? Yeah. Did you sleep much? No. Did you eat much? Was the food nice? No. Oh, get your bags then. And then you pick up the bag and you go, okay. And before she's arrived, you've had a few weird conversations with her on the phone. How you going, Mum? It's Sunday, is it? Now then, Sunday, now then. Sunday? Oh, is it? She lives in North East Yorkshire. She lives with a pig farmer. Imagine the irony of that. And you've had these weird conversations and you haven't quite been able to pick it up. Anyway, you go and you've got the suitcase and you're there and you go, oh, okay. You put it in, you arrive back home, you say, oh, I'll help you with your bags, Mum. Flip open the suitcase and she's arrived with 4 lemons in her suitcase. Why no? That hasn't happened. The cure for head lice is simple yet startling. And it is. I'll leave you with this. The cure for head lice is advantage. One rule.